Imagine a cave so vast, it has its own ecosystem, with trees, clouds, and even its own weather. Or how about a cave so magical that its ceiling looks like the Milky Way? Except it's not stars, it's glowing worms. And here's the kicker. What if I told you there's a cave so dangerous, scientists can only survive inside for 10 minutes? These aren't just caves. These are Earth's greatest hidden wonders. We're about to explore the most mind-blowing caves you've never heard of. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll never look at caves the same way again. Welcome to the Waitomo Glowworm Caves in New Zealand. Step into a world where the ceiling isn't filled with stars, but something far stranger, glowworms. These glowing creatures create an ethereal light that will make you feel like you're floating under the Milky Way. Glowworms, or as the locals call them, nature's little fishermen, hang sticky silk to catch their prey, mainly small insects. It's nature's version of a spider's web, but in glow-in-the-dark form. Imagine floating in a boat. No lights, no sound, just the glow of thousands of these little creatures lighting up the entire cave. It's so peaceful, you almost forget you're sitting in total darkness. It's a quiet, almost otherworldly experience. And here's the twist. No other lights are allowed. You rely completely on the soft glow of these tiny creatures, making the whole journey feel like you're in a dream world. Did you know that glowworms are bioluminescent? They produce light using chemicals in their bodies. But it's not just to look pretty. It's part of their survival strategy. They trap their prey with this glowing silk. Pretty amazing, right? Now, let's go to Vietnam, to the Son Doong Cave, the largest cave in the world. You thought caves were just dark and narrow? Think again. This cave is so massive it could house an entire skyscraper and still have room to spare. Son Doong is over 3 miles long, and in some places it's so tall, you could stack the Statue of Liberty inside. And the wildest part? It's not just a cave. It has its own jungle, with trees that are hundreds of years old, clouds, and even its own weather system. It's like stepping into a hidden world where time stands still. The cave's ecosystem is so unique that even scientists are still learning about it. It's like the Earth kept one of its greatest wonders a secret for thousands of years. When sunlight hits the cave, it transforms the space into a living masterpiece. The play of light on the moss-covered rocks and the gentle breeze that carries through the air. It's a feeling you'd never expect to experience underground. Imagine being the first to step inside a cave this large and discover a whole new world, unspoiled, untouched, and ready to reveal its mysteries. Son Doong is the ultimate adventure, and it's only recently been fully explored. Next, let's head to Mexico and dive deep into the Cave of Crystals, a place so surreal it seems like something straight out of a fantasy novel. These aren't your average cave formations. We're talking crystals that can weigh up to 55 tons and grow as big as a car. These giants have been growing here for over 500,000 years, untouched and undisturbed. The temperature inside the cave can reach a blistering 58 degrees Celsius, so hot that only a few minutes inside can be dangerous. Imagine being in a furnace, surrounded by giant crystals that have been growing since the time of the dinosaurs. Scientists can only stay for about 10 minutes at a time. Any longer, and they risk fainting from the heat. It's like an oven filled with the most magnificent treasure you could ever imagine. As you step inside, it feels like you've entered a different dimension. The shimmering crystals reflect the light, making it look like you're surrounded by diamonds. It's the Earth's very own jewelry vault, hidden away for centuries. Let's now take a trip to England, where we're about to explore a cave that's as haunted as it is historic, the Hellfire Caves. These tunnels weren't just carved by nature, they were carved by scandal. Welcome to the Hellfire Caves, a place where secrets, rituals, and dark history intertwine. In the 1700s, these caves became the meeting grounds for the notorious Hellfire Club, a group of powerful men who took their decadence to unimaginable extremes. The Hellfire Club wasn't your typical social club. It was a secret society, indulging in forbidden rituals, shocking acts, and often reveling in the darkest of pleasures. They were the elites, the high-born men who, when they weren't dabbling in political influence, would gather here for their infamous ceremonies. In fact, some of the caves were designed specifically for these rituals, cut into the rock to create the perfect atmosphere for secrecy and decadence. These weren't just ordinary gatherings. The activities held within these walls were said to involve everything from outrageous parties to rituals designed to summon darker forces. Some say that the echoes of those ceremonies still linger in the shadows, making the caves feel alive. People have reported hearing whispers in the dark, voices that seem to come from nowhere, as if the walls themselves are speaking. Footsteps can be heard echoing down the empty tunnels, and flickers of movement appear at the corner of your eye, even when the space is completely deserted. Would you dare to step inside after nightfall? Would you risk being the next to hear the whispers, or feel the chilling presence of someone or something following your every move? Or would you be too afraid of what might still be lurking in the shadows, waiting for the next secret ceremony to begin? The question isn't just about the spirits of the past, it's about whether the Hellfire Club's legacy still holds power over this eerie place. Because some say, once you step into the Hellfire Caves, you may never leave quite the same. From glowing galaxies in the dark to hidden jungles and even haunted chambers, Earth's caves are a testament to the wild beauty and chilling mystery of our planet. These underground wonders aren't just places. They're gateways to secrets that have remained buried for centuries, waiting to be discovered. Each cave holds its own story, its own enchantment, its own danger. The glowworm caves in New Zealand shine like a starry sky in the depths of the earth. The hidden jungle in Vietnam is a living, breathing world that has been untouched by time. And the haunted chambers in England, they whisper of ancient rituals and restless spirits echoing through the darkness. But which one would you dare to explore first? Would you follow the glow of nature's stars deep in New Zealand? Would you trek through the jungle that exists miles underground in Vietnam? Or perhaps you'd be brave enough to confront the chilling whispers of the Hellfire Caves in England? Let me know your choice in the comments below. And if this journey through the hidden wonders of the world sparked your curiosity, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Because believe me, there are even more epic adventures waiting for us. And we're just getting started.